Hello and welcome to another stream of Silent Hill 3 to celebrate the game's 20th anniversary. Hey there Brandon, welcome on in. Hey there Stan, hello to you. So we're going to continue the playthrough. I am looking at finishing the game today, but if I don't, then I'll just have to use tomorrow to finish off the rest. Given the fact that I'm not just playing through this game from point to point to finish it, that I'm also reading things, investigating things, exploring things, and also stopping to listen to music that we haven't heard in the playthrough yet when it pops up and all that kind of stuff. But let us load up. So we had finished the hospital part of the game. It's funny, the perfume, if you actually wear it, enemies get attracted to you. So more enemies will notice you quicker. It's always interesting when games put in like something that can really fuck you over, but at start seems innocuous. Harbinger, thank you for contributing more points to the Alien Isolation edition. Leonard's not here anymore. I really should get back to the motel. Harbinger, you were the first today. First for what? to contribute points. Yeah, but I only just started the stream 8 minutes ago. Hey there, Afro. Welcome on in. Just someone contribute 1,000 fast before Rod changes his mind about Alien Isolation. I definitely wouldn't be changing it, because there was, like, still a few hours left on it. Stan, thank you for contributing points to adding Alien Isolation to October, and that is 100% of that raised. So there we go. I will be adding Alien Isolation to the October streams. I don't know when, and if it doesn't end up being October, it'll just be in November when I can actually slot it in. But I'll try to put it in somewhere in October, but if not, I'll still do it, but it'll be in a different month. Stan, you stole the kill. Oh, that's what we were contributing to. That's right, you did. You had no idea. Well, thank you in any case. Hey, Mr. Gote, good afternoon to you, dude. I hope things are going well. Okay, so we've already gone and explored Heaven's Night, and I've had a look in all those other places. Mr. Gote, yeah, no, you're up to a difficult boss in Liza P, are you? Well, keep at it, you'll get through it. But yeah, it can be annoying when you reach a boss that just really tests your patience. It's got 2 phases and 2 full health bars, and it speeds up in phase 2, and you've got 4 heal jars. Damn. Yeah, sometimes it just feels like the odds are just stacked against you very harshly in certain video games with certain boss fights. Alright, so we still can't go that way, because I was just wondering for examination's sake. Alright. They don't really have you explore Silent Hill that much in Silent Hill 3, mainly because in Silent Hill 2 you really do explore a lot of the town. A different part of town that you explore in Silent Hill 1, but still part of the same town nonetheless. But in Silent Hill 3, the majority of what you can access is within Silent Hill 2's map. Obviously, you can go further into Silent Hill in Silent Hill 2 than you can in this one. There we go, and that there's all blocked off as well still. Time to go back to the motel room. Mr. Gotain has got decay as an ability, so just throwing a bunch of it at it, oh no. Jack's in. No backing in. Not allowed to back in. Alright, so I don't think there's any other rooms that you can interact with still. Hey Brutus, how's it going? Welcome on in. Harbinger reached max level in hardcore World of Warcraft for the second time. Maybe this time you'll stay alive for more than 2 days. Well, hopefully so, Harbinger. Best of luck with that. Hopefully that works out. That's great that you're going good, Brutus. That's good to hear. As for me, I'm doing really well. Looking to finish this game in this stream. But if not, I can still use tomorrow to get the rest of stuff done.
Where's Douglas?
He went out. But he left a message for you.
Was there someone else here just now?
No, just me. Don't you want to know what the message is?
Yeah, what did he say?
The church is on the other side of the lake.
Church? Wonder what he meant by that.
You don't understand? That's where Claudia is. Across the lake. On the north side. If you're going, you better go through the amusement park. It's probably the only way in now. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. It's a bit far, but closer than heaven.
Is that it for the message?
Uh-huh.
Thanks. Douglas really said that?
What's wrong? You don't trust me?
I don't think I'll go back inside. I really should go to the amusement park. Go northwest on Nathan Avenue. Harbinger, no, I don't trust you. Trust percentage low. Okay, so now the game will let us actually go up that way. I'm pretty sure I've already covered this music without any sound effects. Reminds you of Interstellar. Maybe you should watch it for the 12th time. Yeah, I haven't even watched it more than once. Not because I didn't like it, but there's just certain movies that I like to take a long time to see again. Maybe it'll be time next year when it celebrates its 10th anniversary. It's a shame there's a lot of stuff here that Heather can't interact with. Stan, you want to watch stuff, then you lot stream back to back like 16 hours a day. I blame you guys. Shame, points finger. Yeah, that'd be the thing if you have multiple streamers you follow and they're sort of like streams, one streamer's stream ends and then you've got another streamer's stream to watch, and then when theirs ends, another streamer that you watch is streaming.
Oh, hell.
Okay, so I think that music is looped enough. The door's shut tight. It won't open at all. Stan, thing is, you join the conversation and have fun, which is more tempting than watching a movie or series, or even though they're good ones. Yeah, that reminds me of like watching movies with audio commentaries on. Like if it's a movie I haven't seen before, then I won't watch it with commentary on for the first time, but when I actually watch it multiple times, I might put the commentary on, and being able to do that is cool because you can do other things while you're listening and don't necessarily have to watch it. But there's been a lot of audio commentaries that have been done that, you know, I just basically listen to it. If it's like a YouTube video or something like that, where someone has just uploaded like a commentary from a movie, I'll just go, oh yeah, just play that and listen to it while doing other stuff. Robbie the Rabbit. It's a giant rabbit costume. Isn't this the mascot from the local amusement park? I don't want to look inside. Something in there smells terrible. It's a stuffed animal rabbit. Isn't this the mascot from the local amusement park? There's a dead body inside this box thing. There's nothing interesting here. There's nothing I can do about it, but I wonder who and why someone did this. There's a dead body inside. Okay, same thing. It's a map of the amusement park, but I can't bring this with me. Hey there, Shin. Spoiler, hills are always silent, are they? How do we know that, though? Maybe our hearing isn't good enough to hear the fact that they aren't silent. How's it going, dude? Oh. Okay, so the game will not let you go further that way. Oh, he said, well, I just had to go around. That's cool. It's a popcorn wagon. Nothing very interesting about it. But this popcorn doesn't look right. I don't think I'll be having any. But then again, I wouldn't eat anything else here either. It's a popcorn wagon, nothing very interesting about it. You know, something I need to do quickly, because I forgot to actually do it at the start of the game. I'm going to make a save. And then I'm going to quit, start a new game just to do this. Because at the start of the game, Heather has a dream of being at the amusement park. I just realized that there's potentially some things that I didn't actually have her investigate when I started the playthrough. So I'll just cover that now. It's a popcorn wagon, but no one's here to sell it. Where did they go? A rabbit doll. No, it's a costume. Is there someone in there? It looks like there is, but I don't feel like making sure. It's a giant rabbit costume. Why did this be here? Okay, so I covered that dialogue because whichever version of Robbie the Rabbit you interact with first, once you interact with all the other ones, you get the same text. So yeah, that's what I just had to cover. I just remembered because I didn't actually explore that way at the start of the playthrough. And I'm pretty sure I investigated this before. A huge map signboard. To the north, that is. If I keep going the way I'm facing, I'll find the roller coaster. Is this an amusement park? There we go. Alright, so I've covered that. Now to reload my save to where we are in the story currently. Harbinger the next game, Shin, taking a break from second playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077. Oh, that's good. That's good to take a break sometimes. Harbinger the next game in the series will be named Silent Hill, the Screaming Hill. That's right, and it will never shut up. It'll keep on going. They are Harbinger, yeah. Yeah, I brought them back. The only one I didn't bring back yet is the Golem one. So, maybe you have 9 lives, but it doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. I have sent my right hand to dispose of you. Your right hand comes off. Say whatever you please. Die, you worm. Thanks for redeeming that from Resident Evil 4. It doesn't matter now, Mr. Kennedy. Your right hand comes off. Game God, is every game at 20 years now? Absolutely. All of them. Even Assassin's Creed Mirage. That's 20 years old already. Hey there, Game God. You're a bit sad that these lines didn't make it to the remake. Yeah. Yeah, that was the thing I was always curious about when the remake was first announced, is the things that they would not keep. Alright, so there's nothing much different there this time around. Let's reload the save so I don't have that hit still. Alright, so one of the things I'm doing for this playthrough as well is any music that we haven't heard, I turn the sound effects off and listen to the music on its own until the music either loops or stops. But at the moment there's no music to do that with. There's a rabbit stuffed animal here. There are cookies and candies on display. I don't need any of that right now. A bunch of toys on display. Nothing unusual here. It's a row of shirts. I don't need anything here. There's a rabbit stuffed animal here. In a place like this, it's more creepy than it is cute. There are lots of different things, but there's really nothing I need. First aid kit. They come in handy. Beef jerky. Alright, so these are what fell over there before. Before I interact with that though. Alright, let's see if there's any examination dialogue from this save point. No. Mr. Gote looks like something out of Five Nights at Freddy's, the rabbit does. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what that movie that they've made based on it is going to be like. I've never played the games. They're not really a kind of game that I would be enticed to actually play, but as a movie though, it might be something that I'd have more interest in. The sweets seem to have fallen from the shelf and gotten crushed. This wasn't part of my dream. Not the sweets. Who would do such a thing? Knock the sweets over. What the? It's a ticket booth, but there's no one inside. Mountain Coaster platform. Ah, piece of shit. Alright, just want to check something with the audio. Yeah, that music's the same. Time to put the sound back on. If I had more time up my sleeve for this playthrough, I would have kept the playing with only the music as a separate playthrough. But I needed to combine it into the one. It's locked. It's locked. Alright, that was sound effect stuff. Sometimes in these games you don't know what has been, because some of the music sounds like sound effects. Some of the sound effects sound like music because there's music that sounds like sound effects. So sometimes it can be a bit confusing as to which is actually on the sound effect volume and which one is actually part of the actual music as well. Okay, I better save here because I want to show what happens if you don't do the right thing. I've been doing that as well. Anytime in the game where there's something that you can do that isn't what you're supposed to do, I want to do it to show it. That's what I was fucking forgetting. Bloody hell. Roller coaster key. Alright. This was in a cookie jar. I always dreamed I'd have one of these. The tag says Mountain Coaster. There we go. What the hell is this? I feel like I'd catch something nasty if I touched it. I really better not mess with it, not that I especially want to. I guess it could be someone's leg. This must be some gadget to control a roller coaster. I don't know how to make it work though. There's a power switch on the left-hand side. This looks like a roller coaster control panel. It's been left on. Not yet. Alright, cool. Interact with what we could get. Leap of faith.
I hired you to find the girl, and you performed serviceably. What is it now?
You lied to me about Heather, lady. I don't like being used.
Lie? What lie?
That Heather was kidnapped from you.
But it's true. She was originally one of us. That man, Harry Mason, stole her away and kept her hidden from us.
Yeah, but she says she was happy.
She was brainwashed by him, deceived, because her true self had not yet awoken. She carries God within her. But when a lesser Mother of God truly awakens,
Yeah? What's gonna happen?
she will usher in the eternal paradise.
What kind of place is that?
A place with no pain, no hunger, no sickness, no old age. There will be no greed or war, and all will live by God's grace alone.
No this, no that, no nothing. A paradise? For castrated sheep, maybe. Sounds pretty boring.
I pity you. You still don't understand. You're going to kill me? Is it really so easy for you?
I've done it before.
Then I truly do pity you.
Alright, that's looped upon itself, or hasn't really gotten like anything else except for that continuous loop. There's a ticket booth, but there's nothing unusual about it. It's a popcorn wagon. Nothing very interesting about it. I can't remember if the text is the same as the last one that we investigated, but I want to get that text that I accidentally skipped, just in case it's something that wasn't text on the other popcorn wagon. Popcorn wagon, nothing very interesting about it. This popcorn doesn't look right. I don't think I'll be having any. But then again, I wouldn't eat anything else here either. Okay, so that's the same examination text. Actually, hang on, the music has changed. A little bit. Yeah, I better cover that change. Hey there, Tech. Welcome on in. It's going really, really good, thank you. How about yourself? Alright, so there's a little bit of extra part in the music for this bit. So I'll stop to get that in a moment. There's nothing written on it. It's probably supposed to have the ride's wait time on it or something. There's nothing written on it. Alright, so reload the save and then listen to this music on its own without me talking over it. Actually, I should have done this first. Now reload the save with the sound effects off, and then listen to this on its own without me talking over it. Alright, so that's basically looped, I'm pretty sure. Poorly haunted mansion. It will haunt you even if you've never been to it before. Alright, nothing to examine. Let's see if there's any examination text with this save point. No.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready, then go through the door. Help! Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Ah, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide.
That whole family murder thing was just made up. But if that's true, how do you explain all the blood in this room? Could it be that the guy who committed suicide really did kill a bunch of people? Oh, how could I be so stupid? This is a haunted mansion, of course it's all made up. What was I thinking anyway? But if it's fake, why does it smell like real blood? Thanks for redeeming that, Harbinger.
Ah, so what will you do? I'll be waiting where it all begins, in the town of Silent Hill.
Thanks for redeeming that, Harbinger. The clock isn't working. I don't know if it's broken or if it's just for decoration. There is a part of this mansion where you can die, and I want to showcase what happens for that too. The bookshelves are crammed with books, but they're probably all just fake anyway.
That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven?
Geez, it's real. This is a real dead body hanging here. I don't think they meant for this to be part of their attractions. Who would have done this? The hanging man is blocking the way. It's all rotten and disgusting, and I don't want to get any closer to it. Whoever it was, I feel sorry for them. That's just a doll sitting in a chair. Very creaky chair.
This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. Sometimes the floor suddenly gives way, and beneath the floor, there's nothing. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you.
Exit. See you next time.
There's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead. That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them. Don't be afraid. Dying is much easier than living.
There we go, and that's what happens if you don't run. Alright, unfortunately I couldn't save it as I went through each part in that mansion, so we're going to have to redo this stuff again.
Welcome to the Borley Haunted Mansion. We're so glad you came. Please come inside and look around. When you feel you're ready.
That music has a lot of like searing kind of like ear piercing sort of sound, so I'm not going to stop and wait until that loops around. Make an exception for that bit of music.
Help! Help! Do you hear those voices? A family of 4 was sliced into bloody pieces in this room. Oh, the cries of the children. The murderer was caught. Do you know why he said he killed his family? Because I felt I had to! Anyway, I'm lying. It's all just a joke. I wanted to scare you, that's all. The truth is, only one person died. By suicide. That's Danny. A quiet young man, but quite friendly as you can see. He was so eager to meet you. His hometown is New Orleans, but he came here after first losing his way. Oh, maybe you might know. Where is the path to heaven? This mansion is quite old, so please watch your step. I'm so sorry. This place is just falling apart. The mechanism is broken, you see. It wasn't supposed to stop there, I assure you. there's the exit. I hope you enjoyed your tour. Please come back anytime. Or if you'd prefer, we could come and visit you instead.
Stan, you're very scared, are you? I see. It's okay. The hill is only silent. It won't hurt you.
That was supposed to be the exit, but it seems that no one wants you to leave. Everyone really likes you. They want you to stay with them forever. I have to agree with them. Don't be afraid.
Swing rocket. There's no time to start playing around with stuff like this. The door doesn't seem locked, but I can't seem to open it. This kind of makes it hard to read stuff when you got enemy stuff happening. Especially when I can't save at the moment. It's a rabbit costume leaning up against the wall. Once I interact with it in the game, I look at my broadcast screen, which has a delay, so I can read the text that way. Now I can save. Cool. It's a flyer for some kind of musical for kids. It looks like they did it on this stage. This place is empty now, but I'll bet it was packed that day. It's a flyer for a musical. There's nothing interesting about it. It's about Huey the horse, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information that I really don't need right now. It's about Kathy the kitty, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information that I really don't read that I really don't need right now. But is it guaranteed to get you to Bouchard? That's the question though. It's about Dawn the duck, one of the park's mascots. But that's a lot of information that I really don't need right now. Got a chain. Chain. It has hooks on both ends. Looks pretty sturdy anyway. I got a red shoe. Red shoe. One shoe, blood red. It was above the stage. It's too small for me to wear. Not that I'd want to. There, it looks like the enemies have vacated this area now. Gives me a chance to read anything that I might have missed due to having enemies to deal with. Swing rocket. Door doesn't seem locked, but I can't open it. Could it be rusted? I'm not strong enough to budge it, no matter how much I pull. There's got to be a way. And there is, using the chain that we got. Alright, this is no time to start playing around with stuff like this. Alright. This column here, wouldn't that work? Sure will. Use chain. I attach the chain to the column. This half is fine. Better do something with the other half though. This is fine for now, but I've got to attach the other end of the chain somewhere. I attach the chain to the door handle. Hang on. There might be text, examining text that pops up only if you don't have done that. If you don't have done that. If you haven't done that. In that booth, I mean. Hey there, Code. Good morning, how's things going? The switch is off. What's the point of turning it on now? Forget it. Switch is off. There we go. So we wouldn't have gotten that examination text if I had actually continued on from where we had already put the chain attached. Now that I've read that, now I can redo what I just did before. The chain is set up between the door and the column. Now to get this ride moving. The chain is set up between the door and the column. Now to get this ride moving. Alright, it says the same thing, examining the other thing. The switch is on, but it's not doing anything. Damn, it must be broken. Code, getting ready to do this month's delivery. 30 kilograms of various things. Reduce the older items to minimum, so should not have past their time items more than a couple. Oh, well that's good too as well, to keep it in check. Well, that's good. I'm glad that things seem to be going well. The chain's broken. Who cares? I don't need it anymore.
Douglas,
You're late.
are you hurt?
I can't move my right leg. I think it's broken.
I'll call an ambulance.
What? I don't think one will come. Don't worry. I'm used to it.
You... yourself hurt like that?
Sorry.
Why did you have to do that for me? What'll I do if you die?
What'll we do if this god thing gets born?
Come on. How powerful could a god from a dump like this be? I'm sure it'll be no big deal.
Yeah, but anyway, something's gonna happen.
Who knows? Maybe we'd all be better off if it did.
But if this is how God of Mercy acts, I don't want to see any more of him. That's a pretty good reason to risk my life, don't you think? Plus, I'm just an old fool, right?
You think you're Superman or something?
You know, I always wanted to be him. Besides,
Yeah.
I want to help you out.
You don't have to feel responsible. I know it's not your fault.
You remind me of my son.
You said nobody was going to cry for you.
Dead people don't cry. Stupid kid got himself shot robbing a bank.
But why?
Maybe because his pop was a penniless good-for-nothing. Who knows? Anyway, now I guess I'll never find out. Sorry. I shouldn't have said you reminded me of a guy like you.
Well, maybe if you had compared me to your daughter. Listen, I'll take care of the rest. You stay here and I'll be back when it's over.
You'll be okay by yourself.
Hey, no problem. Besides, my dad's not around anymore, so only I can do this. What are you doing?
Maybe killing you here is the only way to end this nightmare.
Yeah, you might be right.
I'm going to grab this music on its own in a moment, but I just want to catch up on chat, and also I want to change the options so the sound effects are off, so that when the cutscene is over again, because the cutscene can't have its sound effects taken off. I'll just reload the save that I made before entering the cutscene area, and then I'll just skip the cutscene so it goes straight to the gameplay with the music, so I can just listen to the music on its own. Code example, you had meat, can or 3 that had 2 to 3 years past their general best before. Still safe and edible, but kind of eyesore and back shelves. Yeah, well that's the thing too, you know, you want to be able to make sure that you're getting rid of things that are closer to their way out, if you've still got a backlog of stuff like that. So it's very interesting that dialogue with Douglas and Heather there about his son, and comparing his son to Heather. I don't exactly 100% know why he would make that comparison, but the only thing I can see is he's probably making the comparison because his son went off and did something that maybe Douglas wishes he could have stopped from happening. And so when Heather is about to leave and he goes to shoot her, thinking that maybe killing her here is the right thing to do, maybe it's his way of trying to rectify the mistake he made with his son where he didn't intervene and that kind of stuff. That's my guess, because I don't stream this game every year of my life and go in depth every single time, so I don't know the ins and outs of it. But there's definitely streamers on Twitch who play this game regularly who would know. But that's just my guess. He sees in Heather a similar thing where his son is about to do something. So Douglas doesn't know if Heather's going to betray him and just basically be like, fine, I'll birth the god, let's do this. So for all he knows, she's going to just, fall into line with the cult. So the question is, of course, should he just kill Heather there? Like, if he stopped his son from doing what he was doing, would that have changed anything, kind of thing? Alright, so we're going to go into here and... Oh, hang on. I forgot I saved it before interacting with the damn fucking thing. Alright, so this next cutscene, I'll skip it, and then I won't talk over the music that plays, and I'll just keep on still until the music either loops or stops.
Douglas!
Hey there, Star. Welcome on in. Hope things are going well.
I can't move.
Alright, so the music's looped on itself. You going alright, Star? Just trying to get your kiddo back to bed. Well, hopefully that doesn't take too long. Hopefully they're able to go to sleep and actually sleep all the way through. Glad to hear that you're going alright.
What is it?
I I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'd come with you if I wasn't hurt.
Yeah, well, I guess that's the problem with older guys, huh? I'll handle things. You just rest. Don't die on me, okay?
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry.
Groundhog Day. I wonder how many moments the game gives you to backtrack back to him. Sorry, my mind starts working where it's like, what if in various increments I keep coming back to see if there's any different dialogue with Heather and Douglas? This is the ticket stand for the teacup ride. It's pretty unremarkable. Oh, why not? Start the machine up. Douglas, do you mind? I'm trying to get in there. Actually, no, I can get. Don't mind me. I'd better not. I don't have time for fun and games. It doesn't look like there's anything useful in there anyway. The rabbit's all smashed up. This car seems pretty heavy. What happened to the person inside? The rabbit's all smashed up. The rabbit's all smashed up. The rabbit's all smashed up. No matter which part of that you investigate, it's the same examination text. Star, isn't that the rabbit from Dead by Daylight, one of the Legion's costumes, you think? Not too sure. I'm not too familiar with what elements from Silent Hill Dead by Daylight incorporated. Because I know that there was some crossover or collaboration with Konami, where they allowed use of their IP for Dead by Daylight. The Fortune House of Fortune. To find out your fortune. How fortunate it's there. Alright, it's time for examinations. Starlight, Pyramid Head. Can't remember the survivors or survivor name though. Oh, that's totally fair. For sure. Then the school map. Oh yes, so that's one of the maps in that game from Silent Hill. Client, Claudia Wolf. Request searching for then infant Alessa Gillespie, kidnapped by a man named Harry Mason. No word from police, kidnap location unknown. Old Silent Hill newspaper article, Alessa Gillespie, 7, dead in fire. Links to current case, to be investigated, priority low. Using alias Heather. Neighbors do not know the real name. What is she hiding? Got Douglas's notebook. Douglas's notebook. Probably Douglas's notebook. Can't forget to give it back later. I wonder, methinks. Let's try that now.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry.
Alright, so the game won't let us give it back to him, and Heather doesn't give it back to him in the cutscene, because that cutscene is the same one that played before. Just thought I'd double check. Got an ampoule. Got a doll head. There's a silver cup and candlestick on the table. It looks like it has some meaning, but I don't really know what that is right now. Doll head. It'd be cute enough on a normal doll, but just a head? Downright creepy. See if there's any examination dialogue with this save point. There is, cool. This symbol usually looks unnatural and weird, but here it sort of seems to fit. It still makes me feel creepy though, like someone peeking into my brain. There's no knob and no handle on the door. The door is shut tight and won't budge no matter how hard I push. There are photos on the ground. What's this? Are these photos of the dolls? Cinderella on the left and Snow White on the right, but something's wrong. It's a Cinderella doll. It's a Snow White doll. Alright. So we need to put those items on that. Put the red shoe at Cinderella's feet. Put the doll head on Snow White's hand. It's a Snow White doll. There's a doll head in her hand. It's a Cinderella doll. There's a red shoe at her feet. This is the dragon that guards the treasure chests. It's just a prop and not scary at all. Stan, you're so torn between buying the Elden Ring or not. You don't know if you would like it. It's on 35% sale. Yeah. Just depends too, I guess, on whether or not you're going to play it in a relative amount of time to when you buy it. And if it's a game that you want to, put the time into as well. Alright, I'm not expecting there to be any different dialogue with Douglas, but I am going to check in increments as we go through. As long as the game lets me backtrack to him, I'll be doing it.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry. I'll come with you.
Alright, it's the same. Stan, you're going to lurk to work a bit. Enjoy the stream. Thank you so much, Stan, for the lurking. Muchly appreciated. Hope that work goes well. This is some new music that I'm going to showcase on its own in a moment. Just want to check some things first. It's an ice cream store, but there's no one in there. Dahlia is the one who said it. Said that girl was a demon. That she took my daughter for a sacrifice. But it's not totally believable. I mean, appearances can be deceiving. When I saw that photo in the hospital basement, I thought, that girl looks like Cheryl. Is that why I feel this way? Something's not normal anyway. Nothing good will come of this, but I just can't think of her as a demon. Is it my imagination, or do I actually feel sorry for her? Why do I feel like she's looking for someone to help? Cheryl's what's important to me. Everything else can wait until I've gotten her back. There's a date and a signature at the end. It's dated some 17 years earlier and signed by Harry. Dad? Star, what in the holy heck is that? That is the most amazing looking thing you'll ever see in your entire life. Yeah, those dog-like creatures are damn creepy looking. That's right, Star. Yeah, Dahlia was Alessa's mother, and she was part of the cult of Silent Hill, and sacrificed her daughter to birth the god. And Alessa's powers were amplified basically by the pain and suffering that she experienced during the burning that happened, that it was powerful enough for her to create the other world. And it's kind of cool that they have some notebooks that you can read of Harry, because in the first Silent Hill game, for those who don't know, if you want to save your progress, Harry, who's a writer, has a notepad that you, well, you can't save, like, you have to save at certain points, but when you come across a save point, it's actually a notepad. And because he's a writer, it's definitely fitting, and he writes on the notepad to save. But it wasn't until this game that you actually get to read some of what he wrote, as in the character in the story. They did star, yeah, they changed Dahlia so that she wasn't someone who wanted her daughter to be sacrificed. But they did it anyway. So they wanted Dahlia in the movie to be a more sympathetic character. Whereas in the game, she's fully wanting her daughter to be sacrificed. One of the reasons for the change is because changing the main character from being Harry, a man, in the movie, to a woman, Sharon, they felt they wanted to make the theme of, you know, mothers and that part of the actual movie as a theme. I mean, it is a theme in the games as well, but with a different, like, context for Dahlia, you know. So having her be a more sympathetic character is in line with them wanting to have a theme of, you know, mothers whose children have been put at risk, and the mother doing everything that they can to actually stop that from happening. So for Dahlia, she didn't want her daughter to be sacrificed in the movie version. And Sharon, of course, is looking for a daughter and doesn't want any harm to come from her in Silent Hill, kind of thing. And that aspect is fine. It's just a change in how they did certain stuff. I think this is one of the survivors, this girl here. Oh yeah, so Heather. Yeah, on Dead by Daylight. So that area, I'm going to go back in there. To cover the music. And in that area's case, what I'm going to do, instead of having to run around as the character, I'm just going to pause the game, because the music still plays through on the pause screen. Just pause the game and let the music play, so I don't have to keep running around dodging the enemies. Just want to check on Douglas again.
What is it?
I just came by to make sure you were still alive.
Sorry.
Alright, so that's still the same. Style, she looks like her. You're horrible at remembering names. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, that can happen to me too with characters as well. Oof. Don't have much health left. Use some small ones. There we go. And make a save before entering the area with the enemies. And then once we're near the enemies, I'll pause the... I'll have to turn off sound effects as well, because I want to get the music. But it'll be safer for me and easier if I don't run around trying to dodge enemies while having the music play. I'll just pause it. Alright, so also covered that music when we went into a different area we hadn't been to yet. Yeah, Tech, it was very generous of people who contributed points towards that to get it to 100%, and I had 5 days on it initially, and it got to 97% by the end of last stream, and there was only a few hours left on it, so I decided to extend it as well. So I don't yet know where in the schedule in October I'll actually fit it, and I might have to end up putting it into November, but I'll still honour the redemptions, of course, and actually do a playthrough of it. I decided that I would make it easy, because on easy mode it means that it won't take me too long to get through the game. Starlight, right? You saw that? Yeah. I'm looking forward to replay that again. Actually, I replayed it earlier this year because I've played it a few times over the years now. But it's going to be good to do another playthrough of it. Tech, you're officially number 6 out of 38 Godzilla movies. You also finished Tomb Raider 3, so 9 games to go. Well, that's good progress with your Godzilla marathon, Tech. That's really cool. You've watched... Well, you're on the 6th out of 38. And congratulations on finishing Tomb Raider 3 as well. So next up, you got The Last Revelation. That's true, Star. Spooky games are fun no matter the time. That's true. Yeah, next year, I want to do more horror games throughout the year as well. Because there's a lot of games that I would love to replay that I haven't been able to fit in, like the Resident Evil series and stuff. I'll only be doing Resident Evil 2 as part of October to celebrate its 25th anniversary. It's Popcorn Wagon, nothing very interesting about it. Alright, it's the same kind of dialogue that Heather says before. I like that demented whirl kind of thing in the music. Something like that. Happy carousel, enter. Ah, fuck. Don't they mean unhappy carousel? I had to look at my broadcast screen, which has a bit of a delay on it, to actually get that bit of examination text that Heather says. But if you miss it once, then whenever you interact with that again, she won't say the extra bit again. Alright, so let's make a saver. So I'm pretty sure that we're going to have the boss fight soon. So what I want to do for the boss fight is basically any music that plays during it, have the music on its own throughout that. Sticker booth, there's no one here, so I guess I'll just sneak in. This horse is alive. Well, alive may not be the word for it. It's no ordinary carousel horse. It's not made of wood or plastic. I don't know, but it's just kind of strange, that's all. The horse is moving. There's a memo pinned to the horse's side with a huge nail. When 13 turns count 4, you will die from their curse. If you wish to escape, there is but one way out. To kill before you are killed, you will be saved by the 12th death. Yeah, that definitely is fucked up stuff. This horse is the only one not moving. Is it because it was stabbed in the head? The horse is moving. Okay, so there's nothing else to interact with. Alrighty then. That whole carousel is messed up. It sure is. You're not wrong there at all. The horse stopped moving. Did it die? Starlight, you wonder if these were the creators' nightmares in real life? Yeah, quite possibly could be. Nightmares and dreams have definitely been great inspiration for a lot of, fictional stuff. Harbinger, a carousel horse stabbed in the head. Can't get more creepy than that. Exactly. Silent Hill's specialty. Code the theme park ride for psychos. That's a good way to put it. Yeah, it's a bit what the fuck, isn't it, Star? Yeah. Alright, so that's looped enough. Time to put the sound back on. Damn it. Hey there, Lizzie. Welcome on in. Well, that's good that you might be going out for Halloween. Cool. Going to be dressing up as well for that too? Lizzie, you plan on it, but you still need to get the stuff. Oh yeah, well that's totally understandable too. Have to get it all together, pardon me, get it all together and stuff. I was just about to use the fucking health, but because Heather was reloading, it wouldn't let me actually press it. So we need to do that fucking shit all over again. I don't want to use any other weapon except for the handgun because I've got heaps of handgun bullets. I want to keep shotgun bullets for other fucking shit. Does he have this stuffed plague nurse toy and your idea was to dress up like her? Ah, okay. Yeah, that definitely sounds like a very horror-like stuff to wear for Halloween. Is this a pyramid head in Silent Hill 3? No. No, this doppelganger of Heather that you fight is only something that happens in this game once. Heather doesn't have a enemy that stalks her throughout the game. Your answer is no, Harbinger. There is no pyramid head in Silent Hill 3. As I said, Heather does not have an enemy that stalks her throughout the whole game, like Pyramid Head does to James in Silent Hill 2. Harbinger had to repeat the question because of the typo. Oh, that's fair enough. But yeah, there definitely isn't any pyramid head in Silent Hill 3. Fucking pissing me off. Yeah, that looks a bit heavy to swing. Don't know why that took fucking more hits than all the other fucking ones have done so far with this weapon. Considering the first horse died in the first fucking hit from this weapon. No wonder why I forgot where I saved it, or when I saved it, I didn't have the body armor automatically equipped. No wonder why we died quickly. Oh my fucking god. Jesus fucking Christ.